Welcome back to Infinite Scientific Exploration. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of virus DNA and its surprising role in human genetics. You might be surprised to learn that a significant portion of your DNA isn't even human. It's true. About 8% of your genome is made up of ancient viral DNA, remnants of viral infections from millions of years ago. Now you might be thinking, viruses? Those things that make us sick? Well, it's a bit more complicated than that. Imagine a microscopic battle raging within your cells for millions of years. That's the story of viruses and our DNA. We often think of viruses as harmful invaders, and for good reason. But some viruses, called retroviruses, have a special ability. They can insert their genetic material directly into our DNA. Now, if this happens in a regular body cell, it might cause some problems, but it won't be passed down to the next generation. But if a retrovirus infects a sperm cell or an egg cell, that's when things get really interesting. When these germline cells, as they're called, are infected, the viral DNA becomes a permanent part of our genetic lineage. It gets passed down from parent to child, generation after generation. Over millions of years, these ancient viral infections have left their mark on our DNA, like tiny molecular fossils. These viral sequences, known as endogenous retroviruses or ERVs, are scattered throughout the human genome. They're not just passive bystanders either, they've played a surprisingly active role in shaping who we are today. It might seem strange that our bodies would hold on to viral DNA, especially if we think of viruses as harmful. But not all viral DNA is bad. In fact, some of it has been repurposed by our cells to serve beneficial functions. One striking example is a gene called syncytin. Syncytin is essential for the formation of the placenta, the vital organ that connects a mother and a developing fetus. Without syncytin, mammals as we know them couldn't exist. But here's the mind-blowing part. Syncytin originated from a viral gene. Millions of years ago, a virus infected our ancestors and inserted its genetic material into their DNA. That viral gene over time was co-opted by our cells and given a new purpose, helping to build the placenta. Syncytin is just one example of how our bodies have turned the tables on viruses, taking their genetic material and using it for our benefit. Genetic vaccination: how viral DNA can protect us. Think about how vaccines work. They expose our bodies to a weakened or inactive form of a virus, which primes our immune system to fight off future infections. Well, it turns out that having viral DNA in our genome can act as a kind of natural genetic vaccination. Once a virus becomes part of our DNA, it doesn't always go on to cause harm. In fact, it often loses its ability to replicate and spread. This inactive viral DNA can actually block the entry or replication of similar viruses, preventing them from causing disease. It's like having a molecular memory of past infections embedded in our very cells. Our ancestors who were able to incorporate these viral sequences into their genomes were more likely to survive and pass on their genes, including those protective viral sequences, to future generations. The evolutionary tango: how viruses have shaped our species. Evolution is a dance between a species and its environment, and sometimes viruses join the party. Viral DNA, by inserting itself into our genomes, has played a role in shaping the course of human evolution. One way viruses can influence evolution is by introducing genetic variation. When a virus inserts itself into our DNA, it can cause mutations or alter the way genes are expressed. These changes can be beneficial, harmful, or neutral depending on the context. Beneficial mutations, even if they arise from viral DNA, can give individuals a survival advantage, making them more likely to reproduce and pass on those advantageous genes. Over time, these beneficial mutations can spread through a population, driving evolutionary change. Jumping genes. Our genomes are dynamic, ever-changing landscapes, and some viral DNA sequences are surprisingly mobile. These sequences, known as transposons or jumping genes, have the ability to copy and paste themselves into different locations within the genome. While transposons can originate from various sources, many of them have viral origins. These viral remnants have been co-opted by our cells and now play a role in shaping our genetic makeup. The movement of transposons can have significant effects on gene expression, sometimes leading to new traits or even contributing to the development of diseases. Viral inheritance: a legacy written in DNA. So the next time you think about viruses, remember that they're not just agents of disease. they're also a part of us, woven into the very fabric of our being. The story of viral DNA in the human genome is a testament to the power of evolution, the interconnectedness of life, and the surprising ways in which even our enemies can shape who we are. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. Stay curious and keep exploring the wonders of science.